Brittney Griner might be in a Russian jail, but does America care about female athletes? About 14 years ago, which was around 2008, I was reading a Sports Illustrated article about WNBA players playing overseas in other countries to attain $1 million salary because the WNBA was only paying WNBA players around a maximum salary of $45,000 to play in the WNBA for a season. In today's WNBA, the maximum is around $230,000 per season. People always talk about women's rights and equal rights in America, but there will never be an equal playing field for women in America. Americans claim that they hate Russia, but why is a Russian team paying Brittney Griner around $1 million to play in Russia, and teams in America are not paying their own women $1 million to play in America? Steph Curry is making around $45 million per season, and he's not looking to play in Russia or for other overseas teams. And this exposes the culture, attitude, and psychological makeup of women in America. Women in America preach sisterhood, but they don't mean sisterhood. Women are the biggest buyers in America, and there are 100 women for every 98 men. There are around 4 million more women in America than men. And where is the female buying power in the WNBA and other female sports? Women are trying to say that they are equal to men, but their own women in America don't believe that, because these women are spending their money on male sports. I was in a room full of women, around 20 women, and I told them I don't really watch football like that. And they started shouting and screaming at me and saying, "What?" They were about to take my head off. Football is the most profitable sport in America, and women are funding the most profitable sport in America. All of those Super Bowl commercials are for the women in America who are watching the biggest televised event in America. When Oscar De La Hoya was boxing, he was the highest paid boxer in the sport, and he was making $10 million, $20 million, and over $30 million in each of his fights in the late 1990s and early 2000s. And the fans at the fights were mostly women. There were more female fans at the fights than male fans. The women were buying the pay-per-view fights. It's sad that Brittney Griner is in jail in Russia, but Brittney Griner wouldn't have been in Russia if women in America meant sisterhood and they didn't just preach sisterhood. Don't blame men for why women are struggling in America. Blame your own woman for why women are struggling in America. Therefore, if Brittney Griner was in America and she had asked to be traded from the Phoenix Mercury, then most men or male sports fans wouldn't care about that. But since Kevin Durant announced that he wanted to be traded from the Brooklyn Nets, the sports world has gone crazy, and male fans and even female fans are intrigued about a possible trade of Kevin Durant. When women start caring about other women in America, then that is when women will move forward in America. And stop telling lies to little girls in America. Stop telling little girls, if you practice every day, then one day you might make it to the WNBA. Start telling little girls, if you make it to the WNBA, then you will have to play overseas to supplement your income to earn a living wage, because it's not financially feasible to only play in the WNBA in America. These overseas countries in Europe, Asia, and Russia are paying female athletes more money than America. Some of these countries are alleged to have human rights violations, and they are still paying female athletes better than America. The WNBA has been losing an average of $10 million per year since it started in 1996. And prior to the WNBA, multiple female basketball leagues have gone out of business in America. America needs to stop telling lies to little girls in America. Women do not care about female athletes in America. Some might care about female athletes in America, but the majority don't care about female athletes in America. The money is there, But America has trained little girls and women to fund the billion-dollar cosmetic industry, the billion-dollar fake hair industry, the billion-dollar Kardashian industry, and the trillion-dollar tech and social media industries.